Coded. I am CA Lakshmias and today I'll tell you the tips to score an exemption in CA final FR paper. I scored 66 marks in FR Jan 2026 attempt, and in this video I'll share the practical strategy to score an exemption and break down exactly what I did step by step. So let's move. First step is take proper classes. A strong conceptual base is extremely important in CA final preparation. Personally, I would recommend Akash Kandoi sir's class because his classes are very engaging and concept focused. But again, this is just my personal opinion. You can choose whichever faculty matches your learning style best. So the main points to be kept in mind while watching lectures are: first, don't be a passive watcher. Many students just play the lecture like a movie and thinking studying is happening automatically. But real learning happens only when your brain is actively involved. Pause the classes whenever needed and think about the concept. Point 2. Prepare notes alongside the lectures. Don't postpone note making for later because most of the time later never comes. Write short and practical notes during the class itself. Point 3. Focus on understanding, not just completion. A lot of students feel satisfied after completing lectures quickly, but in CA final, understanding concepts deeply is far more important than finishing classes fast. The second step is, once your classes are done, your real preparation actually begins. Start making short notes if you haven't already. If you didn't prepare concise notes during your classes, don't worry. Your first revision is the best time to create them. Write formulas, key concepts, adjustments, exemptions, and tricky points in a short and easy to revise format. These short notes will save a huge amount of time before exams because you won't need to open bulky materials again and again. Point 2. Focus on concept clarities. Your goal in the first revision should not be speed. This is a phase where you clear all the confusions and strengthen weakened areas. Point 3. Use ABC analysis if you are short on time. A category, most important and high weightage topics. B category, moderately important topics. And C category, less important or low priority areas. Point 4. Solve questions after every chapter. Revisions without question practice is incomplete, and mark important questions with tricky adjustments, unique concepts or frequently repeated questions. These smart questions becomes gold during the final days before exam. So the ideal timeline to complete the first revision is around 9 to 10 days. Moving on to the next point is the second revision. This is the real game changer. This is a stage where your preparation becomes faster, smarter, and much more exam oriented. The points to be focused are: revise mainly from your short notes. Instead of opening full books or watching lectures again, revise from the concise notes you have prepared during your first revision or at the time of watching lectures. These short notes helps you to revise faster, recall concepts quickly. Instead of solving every questions again, focus only on the questions that are marked important. In the second revision, you will feel much smoother as compared to the first revision. Try to complete your second revision in around 7 to 8 days. After completing your second revision, this is the time for the first mock test. That is step number 3. This is a stage where you stop preparing passively and start testing your actual exam performance. A lot of students keep revising endlessly but avoid giving mocks, and honestly that's a huge mistake. It helps to understand the ICA paper pattern and experience the actual exam environment before the real exam day. So the mock test helps to understand the type of questions ICA asks, how questions are framed, which areas are tested more practically. This reduces surprises in the actual exam hall. It also helps in improving the time management. Completing the paper within 3 hours is another challenge altogether. Mock test helps to identify weakened areas. Analyze the mock properly. Don't just give the test and move on. Spend time analyzing it. Ask yourselves, where did I waste time? Which concepts did I forget? And which mistakes were avoidable? This analysis is what truly improves your score. And now comes the final and the most confidence boosting phase, the third revision. At this stage, you are not learning anything new. You are simply strengthening everything you have already studied. The points to be noted are: revise completely from short notes. By now, your short notes have become your biggest weapon. You should be able to revise the entire subjects quickly without touching bulky books or lectures. Point 2. Practice only high-value questions. During the third revision, focus only on practicing marked or important questions or the LDR questions that is given by the faculties. Last step is to give one final mock test. This mock test should be taken very seriously, exactly like real ICA paper. Your target should be to score around 60 plus and to complete the paper within 2.5 hours. Now you might wonder why 2.5 hours when actual exam is 3 hours. Because if you train yourselves to finish early during the practice, then even with exam pressure, stress or difficult questions in the real exam, you will comfortably complete the paper within 3 hours. And if you consistently score around 60 in mocks, crossing 50 plus in the actual exam becomes much more achievable. So let me quickly summarize the entire strategy. First, complete your classes properly. Second, first revision, concepts plus question practice. 9 to 10 days are the estimated time taken. Second, revision is the third step, concepts plus important questions, which usually take around 7 to 8 days. Fourth, mock test 1. Fifth, third revision 1, concepts plus LDR or important questions. And sixth is the mock test 2 before exams. That means your preparation should ideally include 3 proper revisions and 2 mock tests. If you follow this process consistently, your preparation becomes much more structured, less stressful and highly exam oriented. And trust me, multiple smart revisions always beat one perfect revision. And thank you for watching this video, and if you found this video useful, please hit like and subscribe and share it with your friends.